So, when I move the mic arm all the time, it's distracting. Who's moving the mic arm? Literally, I just got this. So shall we get to it? My new piece of equipment that we're going to start to use. So, I got, as you can see, well, you can kind of see, a new boom mic arm. What is a boom mic arm? It is basically an adjustable, movable arm that allows you to move your microphone around for different positions. For example, I'm doing the podcast right now, so the microphone is right there. And if you guys are like, oh, it's cutting out or whatever, I can go, okay. And I can actually maneuver the mic closer to me, so now it sounds better for the podcast. You see? But then when I go to do gaming, I'm going to do some gaming now. I can actually adjust it and turn it over here. So since I'm facing the TV, I can have the microphone at a better angle so that it picks up my voice better while I'm playing the game. Now, of course, ultimately the question is, how is this going to work with something like the background effect? Oh no, half of my kitty has disappeared. All I have is a butt of a kitty here. Where's the rest? Jasper, where's the rest of you? You have to rematerialize on camera. Come back over here. Come back over here. There's the kitty. So, I don't know how the AI effects will work. Right on my microphone, see? So it seems like the AI effects kind of like cut out where the microphone is. So I guess we'll have to see how they work, and it'll be adjustable. But that's the good thing about a boom mic arm, is that it's fully adjustable. I can make it higher, lower on the fly because it's fully maneuverable. So we can play with it until we get it to be like a good situation. Can I sing any songs by the Police? Name one. Name a song you want to hear, and I'll croon into the mic. Because that's what boom mic arms are for. No, it's funny because, just a couple of weeks ago, well, maybe like a month ago, I don't even know, time flies now, right? I was on this show criticizing Review Tech USA for having a boom mic arm. Now, a reason I criticize Review Tech is very simple. Review Tech doesn't need a boom mic arm. He literally sits in one place the entire show, watching other people's clips and reacting to them. That's all he does. He literally has no reason to ever move his microphone. Okay? Oh, by the way, I have to change the leaderboard. Jasper, you have to go down to the 4 now so I can do the leaderboard, okay? Like, he literally doesn't even, do anything with it. There's no reason for him to have it. I literally need it. I've needed it for 10 years and never had it. I'm moving back and forth here. I'm playing games. I'm doing a podcast. I'm doing different kinds of content. For me, the boom mic is perfect. It's like exactly what you would want. For him, he could sit there with his mic up his ass and it wouldn't matter. It would sound exactly the same. So, anyway, that's why I need. So let's see. So right now, as you can see, it's in the shot because of the way that it hangs in. It's maneuverable though. Like I could actually have it just go back. See that? And now it's a little better. I could actually have it go up even further back. So now it's out of the shot. But as you can see, now the microphone's further away and it probably sounds a little different, doesn't it? So I have the ability to adjust, at any time, but it's going to change the audio quality as well. Now, of course, there's filters that I can use. There's different levels of audio filters that I can use that would make it sound better or worse, right? So, depending on, what we're doing here, we're going to probably be adjusting it for a while. We're going to get it down to a science. What I think I'm going to do is, during the podcast and or me talking to you guys for videos, the microphone will be in one position, but then when I go to game, I'm turning over here. So if I'm about to game, I'll do this. And now the microphone is literally right here as I game, which means you guys should be able to hear me pretty well, right? Like it's probably sounding a lot better now that I moved it over here. So here we are. This should be my gaming position as I'm about to game. See? Now how does this look like that? Pretty good, right? So, nice, right? No changes, sounds the same. That's good. That's a good thing. That's an actual good thing if it sounds the same, because that's what you want. You don't want the mic to be stuck in one spot, and then when you move to do gaming, now you can't hear me. So that's perfect. So there you go. You're right, I look like a keyboard player. Like, I'm gonna start playing the piano. I'll tickle the ivories like Elton John here. Alright, so, that's good. This is all good stuff. We'll back a little bit here. Alright, so we'll be messing with, we'll be maneuvering it, and trying to get it perfect The only thing I'm concerned about, okay? Every single boom mic arm has to attach to your desk. Well, guess what? My laptop desk, in all their wisdom, when they made this thing over a decade ago when I bought it, has a curved edge because they want it to look stylish, so it's curved. So because it's curved, the clamp doesn't perfectly adjust on it. Like I got it on there real tight, but it might loosen over time. And so it might fall, in which case I'm going to have to readjust it and nothing I could do about it. Like every boom mic is like that. They all say, oh, works best on a desk that, is like a square end, and I don't have a square end. This new desk is a square end, but this one is the one that I'm moving all over the place. So I don't want to have my boom mic rolling all over the place with the desk. I want it, in a stationary position. So there you go. This Scarred Blue Jeans says, can you move your mic to the right? Because we can't see it very well. Why would you want to see the mic? I can move the mic however I want with this new arm. I can now stretch it out like this. It can literally be in my face if I want it to be. So if you want ASMR feel here on the Level 1 podcast, oh yeah, Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night. I hope that you're all snuggled in your beds with visions of the sugar plums dancing in your heads. I can do that. Or I can go back to where it was and now it's a more natural setting and now it's not on camera as much. See, that's cool. I have that ability. And like I said, this arm, I'll be able to like swing it around and have it aim at me when I'm playing games, which is the goal, is to have it like, maneuverable. Shout out to Bobby Padlock, who just gifted a sub on Cake. Thank you, Bobby. For the record, this has not been a very good week over on Kick for any support. I don't know why the regulars haven't been around. But I appreciate those who have been supporting. Thank you, Bobby Padlock. First contribution of the day from over on Kick. Let's get you on the leaderboard. And again, just to remind everyone that Christmas deal is still going on Kick. So you might say, what the hell is Phil talking about? This week only for the Christmas holiday, okay? If you gift 20 subs on Kick, I will give you both the VIP badge and the OG badge. But that's only for this week. Normally it's 25 subs to get the VIP badge, and the OG badge isn't even eligible unless it's like a special circumstance. But this week I've been doing it and it's been popular. I think like 4 or 5 people took me up on it. So I'm still offering that, okay? I'm still offering that. And maybe we do that today, we can hit the goal. Right? Right now we're at $28 a support. We got a ways to go. Maybe someone would like to take me up on that offer over on Kick, 20 gifted subs and get both badges. It is the season. Oh, and by the way, let's get you a nice animation for that. Thank you for the gifted sub, Bobby Padlock. By the way, isn't it funny that in the last couple of weeks since I did my new setup, I've single-handedly reviewed more tech in the USA than Review Tech USA has done in the last decade. I've had mic arms, I've had lighting setups, I've had new peripherals, gaming desks, and I've talked about all of them and showed them off in my content and videos. And that's not even my name. Alright, Jade, we're not doing Marvel Rivals for a while. I think Marvel Rivals might come back on like Sunday or Monday. But when it comes back, we'll see about the next characters that I use. Okay? So, good stuff. Anyway. Happy holidays, everyone. I hope that you're all doing well. And, I am sure many of you are going to be very busy today and tomorrow. Me as well. After the stream, I'm going to have a nice meal with my wife. Every Christmas Eve, we have a tradition. We order Chinese food. I know that sounds weird, but basically it's a tradition that my family has done for many, many years based off of a holiday Christmas classic, the movie The Christmas Story, or A Christmas Story. If you remember, in the movie, the family is trying to make Christmas dinner, and they got a big turkey that they're cooking and everything. But then, the Bumpus Hounds rush in their house and destroy their Christmas meal. And they're left with nothing. Like, what do we do? Well, what's open during Christmas? Chinese food, because the Chinese don't celebrate the Christmas holiday, so they go to a Chinese restaurant, right? So basically, when I was growing up, my family always went over either my great aunt's house, where she was kind of like my grandmother, or we went over my godparents' house, okay? And we always had Christmas or Christmas Eve there. But after a while, there was some weird falling out in my family. And honestly, I don't even know what caused it. I wasn't involved in it. You know, I was like a teenager, so I don't know what's going on. I'm busy with my own life and stuff. So, in this regard, we needed something else to do. We weren't going to the family's house for Christmas anymore because no one wanted to talk to each other for whatever reason. So that's when on Christmas Eve, we started going out and eating Chinese food every single Christmas Eve. And we did this for many, many years. In fact, it was quite funny, the story. I told the story many times before, but many of you probably have never heard it. Many, many years ago, when I first started to become a YouTuber, this was the year 2010, I had lost my office job. I was laid off. And I was making a big gamble, trying to turn my hobby of being a YouTuber doing gaming videos and turning it into a job. And I tried doing it for about a month or 2 months, and it was completely uncertain if it was going to work, how much money I was going to make, and all of that. And I went on Christmas Eve, went and had Chinese food with my family, and I opened the fortune cookie. Now, here I am in the midst of like a crisis of my life. I don't know what's going to happen. Am I going to be able to make ends meet? Am I going to lose my house? Am I going to lose everything because I got laid off? And I opened the fortune cookie, and I swear to you, the fortune said, you will not have to worry about money moving forward. And I was like, what? Like, what are the chances that you would get that as a fortune in a fortune cookie? Like, fortune cookies usually are the most generic, safe stuff. Like, really safe stuff. Like, you know, yeah, good things come to those who wait, or something generic like that that doesn't mean anything. This one was so specific to me and what was going on with me at this time. And I was like, what? And then it was funny because within a couple of months, I became a full-time YouTuber. I was doing this for a living. I was living the dream. And, you know, I was so grateful. So that was crazy. Now, of course, things have not always been great. There's been ups and downs. I went through bankruptcy and stuff too. But, you know, now I'm in a position where everything's great and, things are looking up. I got major upgrades. Everything is looking good. And, thank you all for the amazing year. But, yeah, so Chinese food. Tonight, when my wife gets home from work, we're going to order some Chinese food for our traditional Christmas Eve dinner. And then all night, all we're going to do is relax. We're going to probably watch Christmas specials. Maybe have a few drinks, have a good relaxing time together. Tomorrow, we got a big day planned. We're going to make a breakfast together that's going to include eggs and waffles and bacon and all kinds of stuff. And we're going to be eating baked goods, and we're going to be relaxing and having a big dinner with a spiral ham. All kinds of stuff going on for our Christmas. Baptiste said, I wish you had gotten the fortune cookie that said, don't collab with Stuttering Cray. That would have been a good one. That would have certainly been pretty prophetic. Although it's funny because at the time, that was before I had actually attended Screwtag Gaming Convention in 2012. It was in 2013. And that collab worked fine. He had me as a guest, and I had a vendor table. And I was part of the Iron Man of Gaming, event. And did really good in it. I was in the top, the finalists of that and everything. So, there you go. Alright, so, there you have it. What I'd like to do is talk about yesterday, because a lot came out of yesterday, if you're not aware. Quite a few interesting things happened during the Christmas marathon that I'd like to talk about. Notably, a playthrough or two that's probably going to come out of it, and a changing of probably our goals, which is good. It's actually good to have the goals be adjusted and be better than for us working towards a goal just for it to be disappointing. I'm actually very happy that yesterday went the way it did. Okay, and we'll talk about that on the show today. Yeah, so now, we kind of know what the gaming landscape looks like for the next few months, and I'll be honest, it ain't great. We'll look at it today on the show together. But, we went through the entire game release schedule for 2025, and it's like bare bones right now. Like, there's like almost no games. Like, what the heck? Now, I think what's going to happen is over the next couple of months, you're going to start to see game releases, get solid release dates. Because right now, a lot of games are coming out next year, but we don't know when. So I think that will change. Well, I guess we'll see. All right, but we're going to talk all about this today. We got a lot to talk about. It's going to be great. Okay. Oh, actually, we start off today with a contribution. I haven't even mentioned anything yet. Looks like first contribution is coming, a $2 tip. It's from Jamal, which is when will we see a Phil Burnell Jr.? I'm drinking again today. Let's LFG. I'm not drinking today. Yes, dear. Oh, man. Let me tell you guys something. All the liquor's out of here. I got it out of here last night. Yesterday, I drank a lot, man. So, I had a little bit of the alcoholic whipped cream. I had a little bit of the Yule Nog, but I had 8+ shots of that crazy strong 58% alcoholic volume single malt Scotch whiskey. It was an interesting thing. Let's put it that way. There were some points of the day I was really buzzed and starting to slur my words and stuff, and then it would count down, and then you guys would make me take more shots, and I was like, oh, I did get through it, but let me tell you, I uploaded everything, okay? I set up everything for today. I went downstairs. I hung out with my wife for about an hour, and then we were getting tired, okay? I hit the sack. I was out like a light. I was out boom, just completely out. So, and I was unconscious all night like a psychotic. I woke up, I just boom, dead tired, fell asleep, woke up this morning. Jasper woke me up. So, it sucked the energy out of me for sure. Number one, doing the marathon itself is grueling. When you're streaming that long straight without a break. I didn't take a break. I was streaming from 11 till, 9? Nonstop. So yeah, that's very tiring. And then having all that liquor and everything during it and talking, my voice was shot by the end of the marathon. It really was. So it was just exactly the right length of time. But it went well. Good attendance, amazing support. I mean, holy crap. Let's get Jamal on the leaderboard before I forget. Jamal, thank you for a first contribution of the day. A $2 tip. Whoa. Here we go. So, today, it's just one stream. It's going to be a couple indie games. We're going to play some Bollatro and we're going to play some, the coin game. So it's just very relaxed atmosphere today. No pressure whatsoever. Not a very busy day. I certainly suspect that today I will not have a lot of viewers. I bet we're going to have very low viewership because it's a holiday and more than likely so many people are going to be busy today. So, hey, if you're here and you could contribute, please do. Thanks in advance to anyone who does. I'm not going to have any pressure today about hitting goals. It's going to be great if we do hit a goal today, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, we got to hit the goals and we got to get this and that. Yesterday was amazing. So for the record, by the way, hello, a lot of people are showing up. Hold on here. Jade, how are you? He said, I'm not going to stay. I'm going to my dad's house for Christmas Eve. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Jade. And thanks for hanging out some of the day yesterday as well. Gavin UCW, how are you? He said, jamming for the whole time. I have Christmas Eve off today. Oh, awesome. You finally got a nice day off. That's good to hear. So, welcome and happy holidays to you. Hopefully you're having a good time. So let's do it. Let's talk about yesterday. Okay. Let's talk about how it went. So, oh really? Alex said, I just got home from my family. Oh yeah? Well, welcome. Yak Almighty, happy holidays to you. How's everyone? So yesterday, crazy marathon went really well. First of all, $800 raised, 5 goals hit in one stream. And that's what I mean about this new system. If I was just doing the streak, literally yesterday, only one goal would have counted towards the streak. And that would have been it. And everyone would have been like, wow, well, that's, it's kind of underwhelming because you had such a good day. Right? Since we're not doing this silly streak anymore, man, does it help. We jump ahead 5 numbers towards the goal. We only need 5 more goals and we're going to do another DSP tries it. Now, what should it be? We could still do the chicken nuggets from Taco Bell with other things if that's really what you want. Or we can brainstorm something different. Okay, let's think about it. I'm okay with the Taco Bell nuggets, except I just think they're going to be very underwhelming and not very good. You know, I don't know how good of a DSP tries it the Taco Bell nuggets are going to be. So let's see if we can come up with anything else, you know, any other ideas. But if you want to do them, we'll do them. Chicken nuggets for Taco Bell. Like I said, I'll probably get another thing. We'll split it with something else and have a few other items as well. So we're halfway there. Holy crap, right? In one stream, we get halfway to our next goal. That's what it's all about. Seriously. That's why this new system works much better than the streak system, in my opinion. Okay? WDCW says family isn't even doing anything for Christmas. His mom went to a friend's place and he doesn't want to go, so he's just hanging out at home. Well, there you have it. We'll have any more upgrades for next stream? Probably not. I do have a keyboard wrist rest that's coming. It's supposed to be for the whole keyboard. And that's coming. But outside of that, probably not. I think this is, at this point, the extent of the upgrades I'm going to do. At some point, I probably will get a new chair. This one is still fine, but at some point, I'll probably get a new chair, maybe a more comfy one. The thing is, whatever chair I get, it's going to change my setup. Like, this chair is a certain height. Any other chair I get is going to be taller, because this chair doesn't have height adjustment. So if I have a taller, now I'm not going to fit in the setup. It's going to be different. I don't know. But I don't know if I'm going to rush to get a chair or anything. Probably not. This chair is fine. So, okay. Hold on. I received a generous $16 tip. Someone says, Jamal, cut off. Jamal left over Jaeger bombs. Let's go. Someone wants Jamal to get drunk again. Well, I don't recommend it, Jamal, unless you're in a safe place. You're not going anywhere today. And go ahead and have fun. Be responsible. But, thank you, whoever this is, an anonymous $16 tipper. Let me tell you, it is so nice to just be able to update the leaderboard from this regular sitting position. Remember, every time I update it, I have to go over here. Not anymore. With this new setup, we're good. With this new setup now, everything's a natural spot. Nice and ergonomic. Very good. Do I have chocolate from last year, or did I buy more for this year? No, we don't have any chocolate right now. We have, a panettone that we're going to cut probably tonight and have another panettone bread, which is absolutely delicious. And I have some nougat candies called Torrone, the Japanese nougat candy with almonds in it that typically you would eat around Christmas, and I have some of those too. Excuse me. Did I ever eat a cheese board around Christmas? No, I've never had a cheese board. Have I ever been on a cruise? No, I've never been on a cruise. You're going on one in February. That's awesome, Captain. Hopefully you enjoy it. Why don't I check out Monster Hunter World in January to determine if you want to play Monster Hunter Wilds in February? Because it's not Monster Hunter Wilds. But I should just get Monster Hunter Wilds or play the beta of that so that way it's the right game. If I make the right choice, wouldn't it be kind of silly to play the predecessor? And that may not be the same. Do I prefer teriyaki or orange chicken? I like both. Teriyaki is more savory. Orange has a citrus flavor. They're both tasty. I do like that. You can get orange chicken that has like a spice level to it as well. Sometimes people make a more spicy orange chicken, and I like that. Thoughts on circumcision. Let me tell you, I spend so much time in my adult life sitting around thinking about circumcision. It's just something that's on my mind all the time, and I just can't stop thinking about it. So I've given it many, many, many hours of thought, and I have, so many great opinions on it. However, in order to find those out, you're going to have to contact me via Patreon, a $4,000 donation, and I'll talk about circumcision in a private conversation with you. But for Halloween and Christmas vibes, more Christmas. Halloween's fun, but Christmas is a festive time of positivity. You know, not to say that Halloween isn't, but Halloween's about like gore and monsters and slasher flicks and all kinds of crazy stuff there. While Christmas is just good feelings all around usually, right? It, what was the hardest golden banana in DK64? I don't remember. I'm sure you know if you watched the playthrough, but I don't remember, man. But, well, wait a minute. Ugh, sorry. There you go. That could be the next reward. At 100 goals hit, I will do a thorough expose on my thoughts on circumcision. Beautiful. That's what everyone wants, right? Kind of see how much of this is in the camera shot. There you go. That's what everyone wants. The circumcision thought. So there you go. Well, Jasper TT has laid down and is stretched all the way out under my new rolling computer desk. But he's gonna have to move when I start gaming, so I have to move the desk. So right now he's enjoying himself, but he's gonna have to move soon. He's gonna have to scoot. He doesn't understand. This is his first day being in here since I had it. So he doesn't know that it's gonna roll and be moved around. He doesn't understand the new setup. Anything else, guys? Dude, like, chat's slowing down. What's Jasper Kitty getting for Christmas? He already got his Christmas presents. We got him a bag of treats, which we've already been giving him. And we got him his favorite toy, which we call it the birthday streamer toy. What it is like multicolored streamer things and feathers that are attached like a dangly thing, looks like a fishing rod. He loves it. You just go like this, he goes crazy chasing it around, playing with it. But he's already got his stuff. Oh, man. Good not, Jamie says, I'm just about to go to work. I have a night shift going to Christmas Day. What do you do? What do you do that you have to work like that? That sucks. You know, most of the people working now are people who are, you know, emergency services, a service industry, retail, movie theaters, that kind of stuff. I keep telling you guys, because someone just said, if you have an extra webcam, you could do a Jasper cam. Now, the truth is, I do have an extra Logitech webcam, the one that I was using previous to this one, or I could just get another one, you know. And yes, my PC probably would be able to handle multiple webcam feeds, but the thing about Jasper Kitty is this. I've said this before, I'll say it again. He is not the kind of cat that likes to just relax in one spot. He's the kind of cat that he always changes it up. So for example, if we get him a cat bed, he won't just use it. He just doesn't do that. He's always moving, he's always changing. So if I got a kitty cam and I put it on him now, he's just gonna move. And then we won't be able to see him. You know, it's like, that's just how he is. There are some cats, they have a routine, they have a certain place they always like to be, and you can get a kitty cam that works. It would never work for him because he's not that kind of cat. Ugh. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm just tired from yesterday. Probably what it is. What? Listen to this. Ready for this one? Someone took the buck and says, why do you have an office chair and a patio chair at your kitchen table? Why don't you buy real dining chairs? What the fuck is he talking about? I think someone's watching the wrong house. I don't have an office chair and a patio chair at my kitchen table. I have formal dining chairs at my dining room table, which is a table and dining set that I bought when I moved in here a decade ago. Someone's spying on the wrong house, apparently. They must have cameras at someone else's home, and they came... Man, that's creepy on multiple levels. Who are you spying on, then? Big Boss with a $2 super chat says, any Kino and the King collaboration streams upcoming? We have a couple interesting ideas. We do. We actually came up with a few that we were talking about. They haven't been around. They've actually not been doing stuff, I know, for a little bit. I don't even know when they're coming back. Are they coming back today? Or I don't even know when they're coming back to make content. But I was talking with them a couple of weeks ago and we brainstormed and actually came up with a couple pretty good ideas, for probably next year. So we'll get to work on that, next year. It's not going to be between now and the end of the year, though. It's probably going to be like in, 2025. We actually had two distinct different ideas that we came up with that would work pretty well. I don't want to spoil them though. Like, I would love to talk about them, but they're pretty good ideas and I don't know if I want to spoil them yet. I think both of them would be really good. They would both be very entertaining.
Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you on the next one.